I mean, there's a lot of things you don't really learn about before you become a parent. And then there's a lot of, kind of BS out there. And there's different phases of being a parent, right? And one of the things that I miss the most being a parent, a responsible parent anyway, is I miss hot meals. Yeah, man, hot meals. I'm the chef. I'm the stay-at-home dad. I'm a chef for this family anyway. And that means that every time I make food, whether it's like, oh, my wife wants to experiment with soda bread now, or hey, she's really into homemade bread, so I'm gonna have to make some homemade bread for a while. Right when that comes out of the oven, man, that I can get hot. Yeah, you're adorable with that smile. Yeah, sure, that smile. Got it there? Yeah, that's a good smile. Yeah. But like every other meal is not hot. It's so bad that even back when I had 2 kids, I could not guarantee that the meal would be hot, even when I was preparing it. So I, look towards going to restaurants like, hey, that's going to be fun. That'll be a blast. And if the restaurant meal isn't that good, you're really sad about it. You're like, oh man, I only get so much time away from the kids to have an adult experience, and the food is so mediocre. I could have done better at home. And so I put a moratorium on going out to eat. I said, hey, we could go fly somewhere for all the money we spend eating out, and we've got family all over the place. So while it's true, there's a lot of good benefits of having kids, and as a parent who's a good parent, you can talk about that stuff. Well, I think it's important to also be real about the other parts of it. I just finished making my son a sandwich or a roll, a burrito. And I just finished getting this guy a bottle, and I just sat down with the last of the soda bread, which is a giant biscuit, and I just made me some nice hot gravy in a measuring cup because I was like, one person, I could do it real quick in the microwave. And then I was like, okay, I'm going to fry me up some eggs. Oh, over medium, really good. Because I got hurt by over medium once, or over easy once, so over medium now. I'm like, oh, I love you guys. I love you so much. Thank you for letting me eat. And I sit down and start eating, and then the baby cries. I'm like, oh, buddy, let me check you out. And I give him his little binky, poop, foof, pacifier, whatever you guys call it. I give him his little thing. He's like, oh, thanks, Dad. And he spits it out. I get half the food eaten while it's sort of warm, and he makes another loud noise, so I come and check on him, and he's spit up all over everything. It's okay. I was going to change your diaper later. I'll change your diaper now. All right? And I take him in here to change his diaper, and I find that while he was sitting in the swing and I wasn't looking, he spit up all over himself. While that could not be a problem most of the time, little babies, they can choke on their own vomit like grown-ups can after a terrible party. So, you got to keep an eye out on it. And that's part of the being a responsible parent. Like, if you're not getting up from the table to check, if you're not eating cold food or barely warm food or food that's like questionable at an hour and a half old, then you might be focused in the wrong area. I don't know. But it is definitely one of the things I really miss. And I've been trying to make longer form videos, but the only thing I can do is to squeeze these few minutes in here, sacrifice my video game time, or in some other general way, give up my time to be able to try and relate to the rest of the world. And as a stay-at-home, as a house dad with 5 kids who makes his own bread, who makes his own gravy, the only time I get to talk to my family, hang out with my friends, or socialize in any way is when the babies are around, when the kids are around. And so I really miss hot food.